This is the demo video for my CS120B project final, and basically it is a system that can measure the length and temperature of objects. So first, my first complexity is was supposed to be the Nokia screen, but my Nokia screen ended up breaking. So now I'm doing the remote control as my complexity. So first off, it basically controls on and off the system. So pressing 2 turns off the system. Pressing 1 turns the system back on. And doing it again, 2, and then 1. There you go. Cool. And then my next complexity was using the ultrasonic sensor to measure the length of objects. And since it can only measure the distance, I had to restrict the distance that I can measure to 48 centimeters so I could actually output a length. So starting off, I already have a tub out there. Pressing the button right here, I get a length of around 13 centimeters. And I already measured out approximately 23 centimeters earlier. Putting this down, you get approximately 13 centimeters. Then measuring a smaller object, which is a cup, putting that down there, and then pressing the button, got a length of around 5 centimeters. Putting this down here on the paper, get a length of around 6.5, so approximately 6 to 6.5, which is relatively close to the length of this object. And then lastly, getting a big old box. There you go. Then pressing the button, get a length of around 27 centimeters, and putting the box over the paper right now, you get a length of around 27 centimeters. Next, my third complexity was using the temperature unit to measure objects and liquids rather than the surrounding area. And to solve that, I basically had it only measure temperature whenever the button is pressed. So pressing it right now, get the room temperature of around 19.6 degrees. If I hold my finger here for a few seconds so it could activate, the temperature should rise when I press the button in a few seconds. There you go, it went up a little bit. And next is to measure the liquid. And since this whole circuit would get short-circuited if I did actual physical liquid, I'm just gonna wet a paper towel and then put it on the unit. So wetting the paper towel, and then putting it on the unit for a few seconds. And then pressing the button. Get the temperature of the water.